Welcome back for another day in the life of an electrician. Here's a quick tip. You can use a measuring tape to mark the wall before you put your actual mark on it. Just saves a bit of time, you know yourself. Anyway, it's time to get these fixings in. So we drill the wall, put that drill back in the holster on this tough build pouch, by the way. Very handy if anybody doesn't use these. So we were on for a late one today, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. I do love this game, probably not this much, but work has to be done. Anyway, the new floors are in, so we're keeping the ladders and all our gear on the quarry board. Got to keep the lads happy. You know how it is. The last thing I want is the boss to be getting a back charge at the end of this job for damaged floors. So there you go. That's my evidence. Anyway, here's a tip for the apprentices. If you have a measurement or a few, write them down somewhere, because the second you go in to cut that piece, you'll walk into the room, you'll have a wave of amnesia like you've never had before, and don't mind the measurement, you won't even know what your own name is, so write your stuff down. Anyway, here's some more pipe drops, as you can see here, and then in the next clip you'll see basically the reverse of that on the other side here. There it is there. So down the wall, kick in, over, angle box, through box, little kick, and then over to the end there for the exit, which will be coming up through that pipe there, as you see. Anyway, here's a bit more. So we're going to extend this pipe over, right angle down to a true box. We're going to have a gland off this true box, which will connect into the 2-port valve there, as you see on the right, in a measuring tape. Now, I knew we were going to be staying late today, so we got a few Nutrigrains for the boys. You know how it is. Helps keep you going and all that. I think that's the slogan for Nutrigrain. Anyway, it is. Helps keep you going. We've all seen those TV ads. Anyway, got that into me and then just started flying around this job. I should have put that in the bin, but I didn't. My bad. So after I inhaled a few Nutrigrains, we're back on the pipe. As you can see, that centre hole is lined up exactly with that X. And then we went for a bit of pub grub. Me, Dan and Pete got a burger with two of the other lads. Very good, I have to say. Then we can see Pete finger in a box here. But it looks a bit wonky. Actually needs to be fixed. So then I think we're just going to see pipe drops for the rest of the day here. We did fly around, in fairness. A lot of this is for the BMS system. So you can see stats and valves being picked up all over this building. And then there, we're back on the lights again, and a few more lights here as well. So a very good day, in fairness now. The morale was quite high for a 7 to 7, to be honest. So we finished up with a bit of drilling. Hammered this plug in with a not so hammer looking hammer. And then got that saddle up, and that was it. Get up, Sally, out the gap. See you all for another video tomorrow. I'm going to bed. I'm bollocksed.